Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and today's video. Day 19 of my 24 days of Christmas Vlogmas series. As I'm sure you can see by today's title, today's video is another makeup collection and declutter, and this time I shall be looking at all my lip products. So lip liners, liquid lipsticks and bullet lipsticks. But of course, before we do that, we have to open today's advent calendars, starting with Look Fantastic. And day number 19 is up here in the top corner, so let's pull this out and see what we've got. Here we go. Doesn't feel overly heavy today, but it doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Oh, looks like we've got a lipstick or something. No, it's an Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. It's the ABH mascara. Absolutely fantastic. I'm assuming this is in black. Yes, it is. It's black and it says it's volumizing, lengthening, long wearing, water resistant, ophthalmology reviewed. Not tested, but reviewed, so that's good. Gluten-free and alcohol-free. Here we go. Absolutely fantastic. And since I've done my mascaras and eyeliners makeup collection and declutter, if you haven't already seen that one, I will link the playlist for all those up in the corner now for you. I've actually got room to pop this in and wait for it to dry it out. So fantastic, day number 19 from Look Fantastic. Okay, let's move on to Box of Goth now. Here we are, day 19 from Box of Gothmas. Fantastic, and we've got a pin badge, yay, and it matches the necklace we got the other day with the half skull on it. Now on screen that's looking really white, but when I pull it down out of the light, I'm not sure if it's white or if it's like a really pale lavender. Either way, absolutely fantastic, and yeah, another awesome one from Box of Gothmas. So everybody, let's get into today's videos. By the way, if you do enjoy sort of declutter videos and things like that, please do make sure you are subscribed to my channel, because I don't just do these, I do subscription box unboxings, I do makeup looks, makeup hauls. I also have a live stream on a Friday evening called the Friday Night Natter, 8 PM every Friday evening, that's UK time. It's a really wonderful community that we're building over there, so you know, we're all a little bit bonkers, and if that sounds like a community you would like to be a part of, please do come join us and say hello. We would love to welcome you. Okay, let's start. I'm going to start with, I've actually sort of a little bit organised today, makes a change for me, I know, and I've already got everything sort of into little groups. So we are going to start with our bullet lipsticks. First things first, I'm going to probably start with the ones that I'm definitely going to keep. Since my mascara and eyeliner declutter, I do have an empty drawer, so everything I'm going to be keeping I'll pop straight in here. Let's start with, first of all, my two Jeffree Star bullet lipsticks. These are both from his Ammunition range, which he has now discontinued, unfortunately. I have Area 51 and I've got Brown Sugar, I think it's called. So this is Brown Sugar, as you can see, well used, and it's a lovely sort of bronzy colour with a gold reflex over the top. I do find this one in particular is best used as like a topper, so over, you know, pop like a liquid lipstick on and then pop a bit of that over the top when it's dried. It is nice on its own, but it's just not as intense on its own. This one I adore. This is the Area 51, green again with the gold reflexing. There you go. Now this is a little bit more opaque and comes out really well on its own. This is going to be fantastic to use with the new Blood Money collection. So yeah, definitely going back in the drawer, that one. The other one that is going back in my drawer is one that I got, I think in my very first Medusa's makeup subscription box. This is a US based makeup heavy subscription box, and this is in the shade Chica. It's a really lovely dark sort of plummy colour. I'll just give you a quick swatch of that. There you go. Really nice that. I enjoy using it. It's quite moisturising. Just because it's a bullet lipstick, obviously it does take a couple of applications. And if you're finding that your bullet lipsticks are not staying on as well as what you'd like, the best advice is to pop one layer on, get a tissue, blot, yeah, to get rid of the excess, and then pop at least one more layer on. Again, you can keep repeating that process of applying, blotting and applying until you build in that colour intensity up. The act of actually blotting it makes the bullet lipstick almost act like a lip stain, so that way, you know, when the top layer of the lipstick is rubbed off, you've still got some of the colour underneath. But that's definitely going back because it's an awesome colour. I use it really quite a lot. Okay, next one that I am keeping is my Illamasqua one. This is in the shade Storm. As you can see on the bottom, it's a wonderful grey. It's a real pale grey. Now, the Illamasqua anti-matter lipsticks, they are moisturising, but they're not overly moisturising, so they don't create sort of like a film on your lips, which personally for me I quite like. I like matte lipsticks or metallic lipsticks. I don't like the shiny ones, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know why, it's just not my sort of look. I'm not a lip gloss girl either, so yeah. But that one, I love it. I haven't got any other sort of lipstick, either in a bullet or in a liquid, that's that kind of sort of silvery grey shade. So yeah, that's definitely going back. The other one that's going back, and it's not my favourite, but it is a nice wee little lipstick to have. This is the KVD Studded Kiss lipstick, and it's in the shade Double Dare. There we go. Adore the componentry of this. It's absolutely super. This was a little miniature that I got as a little freebie gift with purchase. If I pop the colour on, you'll see what I mean, why it's not really my favourite. It's a funny sort of dusky, pinky, rosy colour. And it's kind of like my natural lip colour. It's a very, for me, this is a very natural lip colour. I don't use it very often. I do like the lipstick though. It's moisturising, but it does have that mattifying effect. It was a little freebie, and you know, if I'm wanting that sort of, again, for me, what I class as a more neutral shade, this is the one that I will reach for over any others. So that's going back as well. Now then, another one that I am keeping is one that I received recently from Box of Goth. This is by the company Folly Fire, and it's in the shade Never Cave, and it's a green, basically a lovely dark green. I don't think I've actually used this yet, or have I used it once? No, I think I've just swatched it. It's very similar to the Area 51 colour. In fact, I'm going to pop it literally just at the side so you can see. It is like a little bit of a brighter green than the Area of 51, but again, this is going to be brilliant for using with the Blood Bunny eyeshadow palette, so that is going in there. Next one that I am keeping, the next one I'm going to keep is another Medusa's one. This was received recently in one of the subscription boxes, and this is in the shade Red Square. Now then, this is literally a bright red. There you go. Here we go. And I don't know whether I've got any other bright red bullet lipsticks. I'm not sure I have. So I am going to keep this. It is a little bit more on that glossy side. There you go. It's a really bright red. It's this one here. The next one to it is the Double Dare, and you can see that's got the more browny, neutrally tone to it. It is a bit more on that sort of glossy side, but you know, sometimes you do want a bright red lipstick, so I will be keeping that for those odd occasions when I do want that sort of colour. Okay, now we're getting down to potentially the ones that I'm going to declutter. However, first of all, I do just have a couple here that I am going to keep. I bought these myself. They are both by NYX. There we go. And it's, as you can see, the matte velvet lipsticks, bullet lipsticks. I've got them in the shade Disorderly and Midnight Muse. This one is Midnight Muse, again, really, really dark, plummy colour, blacky colour, there we go, and I'll give you a little swatch of this. Actually, no, this one, sorry, is a blue. There we go. Now, again, this is the only blue bullet lipstick I've got. It's a really lovely navy colour. I do like blue lipsticks. I have the Blue Blood lip bundle, so I thought I can use that with potentially one of the different shades of blue out of that lip bundle as a liner, and then pop that in the middle. And then the other one, the Disorderly, this is a purple. Here we go, a bright purple. Again, purple, not only is it my favourite colour for eyeshadow, it is also my favourite colour of lipstick as well. And that's quite a nice bright, sort of pinky based purple. There we go. Again, I do have the Bloodlust lip bundle, so I can use that with that. Those two are staying. And the other one that is staying is this one. This is by Wonder Beauty, and I received this in my very first Tribe beauty box last year. This is a dual ender, this one. So you have the lip pencil, mechanical lip pencil on that end, and then on this end you actually have the bullet lipstick. This is in the shade Malbec, and it's a really nice dark plummy reddy colour, exactly like you would expect with red wine, basically, which is what it's named after. So let me just do the other side for you. Now, this product is actually a really nice product. There you go. There you go. So it's this one here, really nice dark red colour, just my sort of colour. The actual product is actually quite a nice product. I like the fact it's the dual ender, so you've got the lip liner and you've got the lipstick. It's great for when you're going out because you've literally just got one product you've got to pop in your bag. Again, I do find it quite moisturising, but it does have quite a shiny edge, so I do like to blot when I'm using this product. But that is actually a really nice product, so that's going back in that drawer. Now then, we are now on to the ones that potentially I am going to be starting to declutter. Here we go. This one is by Terry. By Terry is not, it's quite an expensive makeup brand. I managed to pick this up on special offer on when it was reduced. I think it was from either All Beauty or Cult Beauty, I can't remember which. And this is in the shade, I think it's Espresso. And it's a really unusual product. It's basically a dual tone. There you go. I'm not sure, come on camera. Come on. There we go. I'm going to lift it up a bit more. You might be able to see a bit better. There we go. So it's a dual tone lipstick. And the idea is that you use it top way on, so you've got the darker colour on the top and the lighter colour underneath, and it's supposed to create like an ombre lip in one go. So yeah, if I do a thing going down, a swatch going down, that's the word I'm looking for. There you go, you can kind of see the effect of it. It's not the best swatch in the world. Now then, this Espresso colour, it's very, very neutral. It's a dark brown and a light brown. Not my sort of colours, in all honesty. I really only bought it to test out this kind of product. Did it actually work getting the liner and then the sort of lighter colour in? Yes, to an extent and to a point. Did it particularly work for me? Not very well, no, and I found it quite awkward, but that could be because physically I have very, very odd shaped lips. If you don't know, I was born with a hair, lip and cleft palette, which is why my lips are a very, very odd shape, and this is my hair lip repair. So wasn't the best thing for me. This is a product that can be sanitized, so this will be being donated and is the first one in the declutter pile. Another one that's going to be decluttered is this one. This is by MCO or Model Co Beauty. We received this, I do believe, in a glossy box. This is in the shade Flawless. Again, it's not a colour for me. It's a dusky pinky colour. I just find that these dusky pinky colours just do not work on my lip tone at all. Also, this has got the weirdest smell. It's got the weirdest smell to it. It's also quite a dry product. It's not the most moisturising bullet lipstick I've ever tried. The smell's a bit off-putting to me. I don't know whether that, you know, maybe it's got some perfume in it or whatever, but just not one of my favourite products. So again, that will be being sanitised and donated. Another one that is being donated, and this is a Revolution Pro lipstick. This I got in a mystery bag from when I did a couple of Revolution makeup hauls a few months ago. It's completely still sealed, as I hope you can see. I've never opened it. That's the colour of it. The colour of it looks okay, but it's, in all honesty, that is just not a colour I'm really going to reach for very often. As it's new and sealed, again, it is going to be donated. Another one that is going to be donated, I do believe, is this one. Yeah, this is by Gerard Cosmetics, and again, we got this in some sort of beauty box. Was it in a subscription box or was it in a limited edition box? I can't remember. It's in the shade Mystic Moon. I know I do remember that when I opened this, I hoped this was going to be quite an unusual colour with the name of it. It's not. It's not. It's your neutral, pale, browny colour bullet lipstick. I think I've used it once. Yeah, I think I've used it once. Wasn't impressed, so that is being decluttered. The next one that is being decluttered is this one by Luna. We received this recently in October's glossy box, I think it was. This is in the shade Pixie. I'm going to open the box up and just double check. I know I have only swatched this. I haven't actually worn it, but I'm pretty sure this again, yeah, it's that sort of dusky pinky rosy colour. And like I say, I've just realised and I've just learnt now that that is just not a colour that I find particularly suits me, you know. There's nothing wrong with the colour, but yeah, no, so that will be being donated. Next one that is being donated, this one is by May Beauty. Again, received in a subscription box, but I can't remember which one, quite a while ago. It's in the shade Tulip. Again, it's that same sort of neutral pinky rose, dusky rose colour that all subscription boxes put in. It's getting really boring. Componentry wise is virtually identical to the Gerard Cosmetics. In fact, yeah, the only slight difference is this is tapered in slightly more, and you've got the Gerard Cosmetics actually stamped on there. But this is, again, your kind of brownie, slightly more orangey toned. Again, I think I might have used it once. If not, it's been swatched and that's about it. So that is going, and it's still in its box. There we go. This one is actually one I am going to keep. This is a Lisa Eldridge lipstick, and it's in the shade Velvet Ribbon. Here we go. Now, I believe this came in a limited edition box, and it's actually a really, really nice lipstick. It does leave a beautiful matte velvet finish on your lips. It is quite a nice bright red. Just pop a little bit there for you. There you go. So it gives that lovely matte finish, but It is quite moisturising as well. It's a lovely, lovely formula, I have to say. In fact, looking at it, this one is basically virtually identical to the Medusa's Makeup one. Do you know what? I'm going to declutter the Medusa's Makeup one because I've got this one, but I prefer the finish of this one over the Medusa's one. So, let me find that Medusa's one, red square. There we go, it's going back in its box, and that can be decluttered because I've got them. Another one that's been decluttered is one that I bought last year in my next makeup haul. This is in the shade Champagne Dreams. Here we go. Beautiful componentry, and it very much like the Lisa Eldridge bullet lipstick. It's got the magnetic closure, which I think is absolutely brilliant. This is a very neutrally champagne-y colour. I've used it a few times, but in all honesty, I've got my Jeffree Star Brown Sugar. This basically was very, very similar in that you could hardly see it when you popped it on its own. Really best used as a topper lipstick. I've got my Jeffree Star one, and I much prefer the formula to that. So this again will be being sanitised and decluttered. The other next one that I got in that next haul was this one, which is in this shade Berry Street. Here we go. Not sure if you can be able to see that. The writing is so small and I ain't got my glasses on. But this is my sort of colour. It's that deep reddy burgundy colour. There we go. Very, very similar. There we go. So it's this one down at the bottom here. There we go, that one. Very, very similar in tone-ish. Well, yeah, to the Lisa Eldridge, but it's a little bit deeper, if you can see. So that's really nice, and that is a real matte lipstick, so that one is being saved. The next ones I'm keeping, just because these are a bit of fun. They're not exactly my most favourite lipsticks in the world. They're not the best quality, but they are a bit of fun. And these ones are the ones I bought in my after Christmas sales haul last year from Boots. These were the Harry Potter Dark Arts ones. They're shaped like the Azkaban Tower. There we go. And they're colour changing. So if I just pick this one out, this has got an O on the bottom because it changes to an orangey shade, but it comes up and it's actually, can you see, it's like a real dark berry colour, but when I swatch it, there we go, it actually, that one there, look, in the triangular shape, it actually changes to an orangey shade. These are very difficult to use because of the shape of them. So I've found the best way to use them is actually with a lipstick brush and pop them on that way. They're not the best quality, but they are a bit of fun. So yeah, I'm gonna keep hold of them. And that's all. My bullet lipsticks are now in a drawer. I used to keep them in just like a pot and they were all over the place. It was a real big mess. So I'm really pleased I've managed to get that done. We are now going to move on to the liquid lipsticks. Okay, so I've just wiped off the swatches from the bullet lipsticks on the back of my hand. And I have now got my two drawers of liquid lipsticks out. And I've just found another bullet one that I am going to keep actually. This I got from my very first Latest in Beauty box in January and I really like it. It's a lip jewel product by lipjewel.com, and it's got a lip stain on this side and then a bullet lipstick on this side, and it's actually what I'm wearing today, believe it or not. So this again is a great idea and a great product. So you pop your lip stain on, there you go, so you just, you know, that is going to be very sheer and very thin, it's meant to be, it's a stain. Yeah, you let that dry and then you go over it with the bullet lipstick. And like I say, I'm actually wearing it today and it's a really, really nice product. I really do enjoy using it. So that one I am going to save and pop back in my new bullet lipstick drawer. Okay, so the first product I'm decluttering is this one. It's by I think it's code 8 or code beautiful, and it's the Lip Intense Plumper. Here we go. We got this in one of the subscription boxes at the beginning of the year. It's one of these that's got like the menthol in it. This is in the shade Nude Rose. Here we go. And I've just found that, again, I don't like it. I really just don't like it. I don't like the feeling of it, the tingling of it. The packaging is absolutely superb. Here we go. It's this soft touch feel. Here you go. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's kind of like a gloss, which again is not my style. I think I've used it once, maybe twice. Unfortunately, I do know that liquid products like this cannot be sanitised and cannot be donated, so this will be being thrown, unfortunately. Like I say, I just don't like it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to start first of all with this straw, because quite a while ago I actually split my liquid lipsticks into sort of more neutrally ones, which is this straw, and then sort of my colour draw. So let's start with this one. Okay, this product I am keeping. This was received in, I believe it was December last year's glossy box. This is the LOV, and it's a lip stain basically. Here we go, and I got it in the colour Elusive Endurance. It's absolutely fantastic. I really love it. Really nice dark colour. I love the doe foot on it. It's got like this slightly curved edge. Just pop your wee swatch on. Here we go. It doesn't dry down completely. It does leave a bit of a shine on it, but it is absolutely fantastic as a lip stain. There we go. And again, it's that dark sort of reddy browny colour, which for me is what I classify as an everyday neutral colour, you know. So yeah, really like that product, so that one will be being kept. As will this one. I don't use this very often. This is the NYX lip lacquer. It was, let me have a look, it's the Machinist lacquer, sorry, and this was in the shade Steam, and it's a blue, a navy blue. It's got a very strange doe foot on it. I'm not sure if you can see that. Now, I love the colour of this. I absolutely love the colour of it. However, you have to apply it in layers, is the best way I've found to use it. So you pop like a very thin layer on. And again, for me, I find this doe foot is not the best, so I like to use it with a lipstick brush. I pop one layer on, I'll then blot it, then I'll put another couple of layers on over the top, because if not, if you try and just pop it on in one fell swoop, you get blue all over your teeth. And I mean, as much as I like a navy blue lipstick, blue on the teeth is not the best look in the world. So I am keeping that. The next, what have I got? The next 1, 2, 3 are being decluttered, purely because they are again this browny, rosy, neutral look, or neutral liquid lipstick. And here we go. I've got one from Bella Pierre, this one at the top here. This is coming off a lot more of a dark brown than it on camera than it is in real life. This one here is a Steve Laurent, and this one at the bottom is by Contour Cosmetics. Again, I mean, they're alright, they're not bad products, but they're just not my sort of colours. I know I've used the Steve Laurent one. I'm pretty sure I've used the Bella Pierre. Yeah, I've used the Bella Pierre. This Contour one, the Bella Pierre one's got a really, it's got a heavy, heavy perfume scent to it as well, which to be honest I'm not overly a fan of. This one. Now then, this Contour one, I am not 100% that I've actually used it. I might have swatched it on my hand, but I don't think I've actually used this. But again, I can't donate it because it's a liquid product and it can't be sanitised. So that will be being thrown. This one, however, this one can be donated because it is still completely sealed. This is the sleek Matte Me one in the shade Bittersweet. Again, it's just, it was received in a subscription box. It's more of a pinky tone, but again, just not my sort of colour. Because it is brand new and sealed, I can donate that, so I will be doing. This one, this was by Phase Zero. I think I got this in a Medusa's box, but I'm not 100% sure. This is like a ready liquid lipstick, but to be perfectly honest, I wasn't overly impressed with the formula, if I remember rightly. Can't see the colour of it because I ain't got my glasses on. I'll give you a little swatch. Yeah, it's quite, the product itself is a bit patchy, and I think it was quite drying on my lips. So yeah, I've got other red toned liquid lipsticks that I'd rather keep, so that's been decluttered. Next one I'm keeping, this is my KVD one. This is in the shade Dahlia. This is very similar to the LOV one in that it's more like a lip stain, but I'm going to pop it at the side of it, but you'll see it is a wee bit more on the berry tone. There you go. But again, it's like you see down here, very similar formula wise to this one, but I absolutely love the colour, so yeah, that's staying. The other one that's staying is my KVD Everlasting Glimmer Veil. This is the gold one. This is absolutely amazing. It's called Gold School. I absolutely love this. It looks like it should be like a mascara really with the packaging. Absolutely amazing on its own, fantastic as a topper, and it is a pure gold. There you go. Fabulous for this time of year, for the festive season. So you never know. Might just use that in my last makeup look. Actually, that's made me think. Here we go. So that one's going back in its... This is the Illamasqua Loaded Lip Polish in the shade Vogue. And I recently got a miniature of this from my Look Fantastic advent calendar. And actually, when I pulled it out, I thought, I'm sure I've already got that. And I have. And I've got it in the full size version. I think I bought this myself. I don't think we got it in a, oh, we might have got it in a sub box actually. There's the colour of it. Again, it's that very, very nudie, pinky, dusky pinky colour. So this one I will throw away because it has been used. But now I know it is the same shade as the one I got from my Look Fantastic calendar. My Look Fantastic calendar one I can donate because that is brand new and sealed. So that's fantastic. There we go. These declutters are such a good idea, aren't they? And the last one I've got, this is by Larizzi. It's in the shade Power. Here we go. You can tell the ones I haven't really tried because they are still in the boxes, you know. I think this came from a sub box, so I'm expecting this to be... Yeah, there we go. It's this sort of colour. It's like a ready colour. Have I swatched it and tried it? Ooh, I might have swatched it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's like a dark reddy colour. Again, I've got others that I prefer. I think I've literally just swatched that. I don't think I've actually used it. But again, it'll have to be thrown. So, on that drawer, we have gone down to that. I've decluttered over half of that drawer. So that's not doing bad at all, is it? Okay. This drawer, this one is absolutely jam-packed, and I'm just going to wipe off those swatches so I've got room to do more. Yeah, here we go. So I've got 4 Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks here. Okay, so I've got this one here is the one he did with Shane Dawson. That's in the shade Shane. That's a lovely olive green based gold topped liquid lipstick. I adore that lipstick, love it. This is Triggered. Yep, this is Triggered. This is a really dark plummy colour, and it's got gold reflex in it as well. You can't really see the gold reflex on the wand, but if I put it on my hand you might be able to. It's one of these where you like put it on, and then when you pat your lips together, that's when the gold reflex really come out. So I'll just pat it with my fingers, see if I can get those gold reflex to come out a bit more. There we go, you might be able to see them. Absolutely love it. As you can see, it's that dark berry tone, really my sort of colour. I've had that a while now, I love it. One of my favourite liquid lipsticks of Jeffree Star's is this one. It's in the shade Clout. This is like a pale lilac metallic, and it's got sort of pink and purple reflex to it. I wear that so much. And then I've got this one, which is Designer Blood, and this is my new one that I got in the Jeffree Star Halloween mystery box. So yeah, I've literally just got my hands on that, so those are all going back in the drawer. Right, next one. Let's have a look. Right, this one's been decluttered. I got this ages ago. It's a NYX Metals one, and I actually wanted a red metallic lipstick. And I bought this, but it's not really the right colour that I wanted. It's more of an orangey colour. Yeah, so I'm not fussed about that. It feels quite bitty after a while. Once it's dried down a wee bit, you can feel like the glitter bits on your lips, so it's not the most comfortable. So that is being decluttered. Ones that are being kept. Right. I've actually got 2 of these because this is my favourite colour. Metallic-y lipstick ever, liquid lipstick. As you can see, it's by NYX, and it's in the shade Havana. I've got 2 because one's new, or full I should say, and the other one I'm literally trying to scrape the remnants out of it. This is basically my ride or die. I wear this more often than not every time I go out, which isn't very often, but I'll just do you a quick swatch of it. You will have seen this on camera before, even if I've not mentioned it, because like I say, it's one of my faves. That's my one that's virtually empty, and it's a little bit sheer, but that's the Havana. There we go. And these are the soft lip, what are they called? Soft matte metallic lip cream, these ones, and they're just divine. They dry down fantastically. They're not drying on the lips, so they don't sort of pucker in the lips or anything like that once they dry down. They don't dry down fully completely because they are a lip cream rather than a liquid lipstick, but yeah, and I think they're about £6 a piece, and they last ages, so they are going. Another one I'm keeping is my KVD Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Aisha, which is also the name of a good friend of mine that I've got to know through YouTube, and she has her own channel called The Moon and Stars. I will pop a link up here for you now, and this is actually spelt in, I believe, the same way as Aisha's name. So yeah, I mean, I love the colour. This is a really light lavender colour, but I can't get rid of this because it just reminds me of Aisha, The Moon and Stars. So there we go. That's the KVD one. Again, these Everlasting lipsticks are really good. They dry down lovely. They're not overly drying on the lips, and the colour range is just awesome. So yeah, that's being kept. Now. Okay, one that I am going to declutter. I love the colour of it, but it doesn't dry down enough for me, in all honesty. And again, because of my funny shaped lips, I will often get lipstick transfer on my teeth and stuff, and this one seems to do it more than most. This is the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick. Here we go. And I bought it in the shade Oh Put It On. I liked the name. And it's a really dark, sort of plummy reddy colour. Here we go. Like I say, I love the actual colour of it. There we go. That's it at the top there. Love the colour of it. But like I say, it just doesn't really dry down well enough for me. And when you are somebody like me who wears really dark colour lipsticks, you know, you've got to have them dry down, otherwise you do get that transfer. So unfortunately that one's being decluttered. Okay, this one is going to be decluttered next. This is another of those soft matte lip creams from NYX. This is in the shade Soul or Soul. I'd been wanting this for a while, but then when I got it and tried it, it's actually a bit too pinky for me. So I was hoping it was going to be a bit more purpley based, but no, it's a bit pinky for me. So that one is being decluttered. Another one I'm going to declutter is this NYX Lip Luster. Again, it was just, the colour wasn't quite what I was expecting. It's a nice colour, but it leaves a very, very glossy finish. It's a bit sticky and it's just not my preferred formula. So the colour's nice, but the product itself is just a bit for me. Another one I am going to declutter, which I'm actually really sad about. I'm going to kind of keep it, I am decluttering it. This is by VE Cosmetics, and I got it in my VE mystery box that I got a few months ago. This is in the shade Bloody Mary, and I absolutely love the colour of it. However, I think I actually got a bad batch of this, whether it was an old product and it's kind of expired and the formula's not, because it's very, very dry. And it was dry like this, hardly any product on the doe foot, and it was like this from when I got it. The colour itself is fantastic. It's this beautiful metallic red, absolutely stunning, and I, you know, was so pleased to get it because I was missing this sort of colour and this sort of liquid lipstick in my collection. However, like I say, I also got at the same time, I got this one in the shade Arcana. And this is more of like an orangey, and when you put the two together you can feel the difference in the formula. This one goes on a lot smoother, it's more orangey, it's got the same finish to it, but the Blood Mary one, when that dries down, the metallic on it actually goes really, really bitty, and it's very, very uncomfortable. I'm going to be keeping the Arcana one because I don't actually have, well, I do have another orangey shade sort of liquid lipstick, but I love this for having the metallic in it. The other orangey one I've got is a matte one, so I'm going to be keeping that. If I can fit it in a drawer, there we go. So the other orangey one I've got is a Medusa's Makeup one. This is the matte liquid lipstick in the shade Shag. There we go, and I'll just do you a quick swatch of this. This is quite a bright orange, so it's not a colour I will head to, you know, every day, but for the summer, or you know, for Halloweeny looks or whatever, the fact that this is a matte and it is a slightly cooler and lighter orange tone than the Arcana at the side of it, I am going to keep this one. It also smells divine. It smells like candy and candy floss and stuff. It smells awesome, so that's going back in. Right, another one that's been decluttered is this one, and I think I got this through Latest in Beauty, one of their beauty pick boxes. Can't remember, Beauty Star boxes or something like that. It's by Revlon, and it's the Cloud Blotted Lip Colour. It's nice. It's a very, very natural, natural lips but better type idea, but it's just not my sort of colour. I have literally used it once. It's that browny neutrally shade. There we go. And it kind of is that blotted lip colour. It's very, very sheer. Hardly anything to it. Nice enough, but just not for me. So that's going. Another one I'm keeping is my Tarte lip paint. Here we go, lovely lavender type colour. Very similar to the KVD Aisha, in all honesty. The only thing I would say with this is it is a lip paint, so it does stain and it stays on there. Boy, does it stay on. But it is quite drying. So what I like to do with this is I like to make sure I've done a lip scrub and then a real good lip balm, giving that plenty of time to soak in and absorb before I put this on. If I don't, then it does sort of, when it dries, and it dries quite quickly, it sort of pulls your lips in and makes them appear more wrinkled than they really are. So I would say that is a downside to this product, but like I say, I've learned to minimise that effect by making sure I've got a layer of lip balm underneath. So there we go, so that's going back in the drawer. Okay, next one I'm keeping, and purely because I haven't really used this enough. I think I've only used it once. This is the Milk Makeup. This is the Lip Metal, and it's in the shade Willow. I got this a few months ago from my local TK Maxx. It's absolutely awesome. I love the colour of it. Here we go. Again, this is quite a drying formula. There we go, it's this one here. Lovely, lovely metallic-y colour, but again, I do like to make sure I've got a lip balm underneath before I pop that over the top. So I've got the Essence Stay 8 Hours liquid lipstick here. I got it in the shade Bite Me If You Can, because basically it was the darkest colour that they actually did. It's nice, it is nice, it's a nice colour. But it doesn't dry down fully, and it doesn't stay 8 hours. I think literally when I first use it, it's quite sheer. You really need at least 2 or 3 coats of that to build it up. But again, after about 2 hours, it was starting to wear off. Wasn't expensive. I think it was literally about £3.50, maybe £4, if that. So really great as a budget liquid lipstick. But when you do buy the budget ones, you do see the difference. You know, they don't last as long. They can be sometimes a bit awkward to wear. You've got to keep applying them. Yeah, so no, I'm gonna declutter that one. The next ones I'm gonna declutter are some of the little miniatures out of the mini KVD set that I got in my KVD haul. They're just not colours for me. I have used them all because I did do a lip swatch video with all of these. I'll link that up here for you now if that's something that you're interested in. But yeah, they're not my sort of colours, so they are all going to be decluttered. The two that I am keeping out of there though are Nocturna, which is this one, which is my favourite out of them all. That's a really lovely colour. And this one, which is more of a reddy colour, which is, Nasfatato, I think it's pronounced. But that's a really nice reddy one as well. So that's going back in. This is Double Dare, so it's the same as in the Bullet lipstick, just in a liquid lipstick formula. I think I got this in a set when I bought me Alchemy highlighter palette. Again, colour-wise is just not really my sort of colour. It's that sort of dusky rosy. There you go, on the bottom there. Yeah. So I'm going to declutter that one because I've kept it in the Bullet lipstick, so I don't really need that sort of neutrally colour in the liquid. The next two I am going to keep. One is by W7 and one is by Lottie London, but they're basically the same idea, same sort of lipstick, and it's called the Glitter Flip or the Glitter Pop or the Glitter Switch for the Lottie London. Lottie London one on the top, that's more of a pinky reddy colour, and then the W7 one underneath is like purple, and basically very similar to the Jeffree Star Triggered. You pop it on, and then to get the sparkle and the reflex you have to sort of pat your lips, you know, like that, pat your lips together, and then you can see the sparkle and the reflex come out. Fantastic for this time of year, for the party season. And even though the Lottie London one is quite a pinky colour, it's more of that raspberry pinky colour, which is more me than a bright pink or a dusky pink. There we go, just do your a swatch so you can see what I mean. So definitely more my sort of colour. And yeah, great bit of fun. So those are definitely going back in the drawer. And the last one that I am going to keep, this again is another of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and this is in the shade Copenhagen. So there we go. That is all my liquid lipsticks. There we go, so I have literally gone down from 2 drawers that were absolutely chock-a-block to basically 1 and a bit. So I don't think I've done too badly there. Oh, the only other liquid lipsticks that actually I have got here, and I forgot to sort of mention to you, is I've got a Revolution one here, and it's the matte liquid lipstick, and I think this is in the shade TGIF, but I'm not sure. No, it's matte plum. It's still sealed because I got this recently in my Makeup Revolution haul, so I've not tried it yet, so that's going back. This one here, this is the Real Her I Am Tough, and this is a really nice bright red. I think we got this in November's Birchbox or October's Birchbox. Really, really nice bright red liquid lipstick, and I haven't really got any proper bright red ones, so I am going to keep that. The other ones that I'm going to keep are all by Revolution, and it is their Retro Luxe lip kits. I've got 5 of them in different colours. These actually come with a liquid lipstick and a matching lip pencil. Now then, the one thing I have found is, number 1, the lip pencil can be used as an eyeliner as well, which is fantastic. And the actual liquid lipstick, it's quite a nice liquid lipstick. You do need to do at least 2 or 3 coats of it though, and they don't last the longest. You know, after 6 to 8 hours they have started to wear off, but you know, at the end of the day, I think I got all of these half price. I think they should have been £6 each. I think I paid £3 for them. So £1.50 for a lip liner and £1.50 for the matching liquid lipstick. If I have to put 2 or 3 coats on, I am not upset at that. They are recent acquisitions, so yeah, I am going to keep all of those. And then the only other one that I am keeping is a very, very recent acquisition. Like literally it was delivered about 2 weeks ago. And it's Melt Cosmetics, and this is... Alrighty, continuing on with this Makeup Collection and De-clutter. The one item we have left is lip liners. Okay, and as you can see, again, quite a drawer full. I'm just going to take them all out because it's going to be easier to do it that way, and then pop the ones I'm keeping back in my drawer. First things first, the ones I am definitely keeping are all my Jeffree Star ones. I have 6 at the moment, and if you've not seen them, this is the beautiful componentry that they come in. It is absolutely gorgeous. I will just say though, they are quite difficult to store because of those large rounded tops, but you know, never mind. And let's go through the colours I've got. So this one here, this nudie one, this is Posh Spice, and I literally have bought that because it is a nudie one. Sometimes you do just want, you know, a little bit of a nudie lip liner that'll go with literally any colour. So, you know, this one here is, let me just double check. Yeah, that one is Calabasas. Then we have Unicorn Blood, really nice dark brown toned red. Then we have a Dirty Money, nice khaki olivey green. We also have a Blue Velvet, which is one of my absolute favourites. And then we have Dominatrix. I bought this really recently from Morphe because it was literally down to, I think, about These normally retail at £14 each, and I think it was down to like a £5. Again, it's a dark sort of chocolatey brown shade. Not one I would normally pick up, but at that sort of price I was like, well, we'll have that, shall we? So those are all going back in my drawer. Another one that is definitely going back in my drawer is this. It's the Lord & Berry lip crayon, and this is in the shade, is it Devil Red? Yeah, Devil Red. I have used this absolutely loads. I adore it. It's so soft, so long lasting, very, very easy to use and wear. And because it's like it's actually a lip crayon, you can use it as a liner, but then you can use it to fill in with. Great for in your handbag, going out, you know, when you want makeup products that, you know, are very, very quick and easy and sort of multitasking. Absolutely amazing. I love that one. That's going back. My Tarte lip pencil in the shade On Fleck. This is going back in because it matches the Tarte lip paint that I've got. So that is definitely going back in. What else is going back in? Right, definitely my House Laboratories. This is in the shade Drag. It's a sort of a dusky pinky rose, but it has got like a brownie base to it. So again, for me, that's quite a neutrally shade, and goes with quite a few different lipsticks and things that I've got, because I do like to do a contrasting lip liner a lot of the time actually. Sometimes I will use one that matches and is the same, but like one of my favourite things to do is use my Blue Velvet lip liner with my Clout light lavender metallic lipstick, so you've got the contrast of the two colours. It's not a look for everybody, I know that, I understand that, but for me personally, I love it. I've got a couple here that I got through subscription boxes, and to be perfectly honest, they're all kind of very, very much the same. So I've got two Huda Beauty lip liners. Here we go. This one at the bottom, this is in the shade Wifey. This is in the shade Trendsetter. I believe these came in Rockerbox. And I was hoping the Trendsetter was going to be sort of more of a reddy colour than it actually is. It's still a very, very sort of neutrally brown colour. Yeah, they've hardly been used. I'll just show you. They are really, really nice pencils. These are more like gel pencils, so they're really nice and soft. But yeah, colour-wise, they're just a bit too neutral for me. I've got a couple of neutrally ones, like in my House Laboratories and in my Jeffree Star. These are really nice. I'm not saying they're not, but they're going to be decluttered because I just don't need them. Another couple that again I got in subscription boxes, I've got Karl Lagerfeld one and this Steve Laurent one. Now when you look at the colour on the end of this Steve Laurent one, you'd think, oh, that's really nice. But actually the colour on the end of the pencil in no way really represents the colour that it actually is. It kind of does, I suppose, a wee bit, but again, I was hoping this was going to be much more of like a raspberry colour, and when I pop it on my lips, it's just like my natural lip tone, really. It's really bizarre. Absolutely huge pencil as well. So yeah, those two are going to be decluttered. Another one that's going to be decluttered, and we got this, I think this was in a rocker box, another Lord & Berry one. Love the formula, like I say, but this is the colour Soul, and it just doesn't work for me. It's just, yeah, it's a bit too, I don't know what it is, but again, if I hold that up, it's this one on the bottom down here. There, look, there we go. It's just that sort of pinky colour. It just doesn't seem to suit me, but it is a fabulous product. But again, that is being decluttered. What am I going to do with this one? This is my Morphe one. My Morphe lip crayon, I believe, did I get this in the mystery box? I might have done. Yeah, I think I did. It's nice. The problem I find with this Morphe lip crayon is, if I show you the top, it's really quite big and thick and chunky, which is great, apart from the fact that because I have this side of my lip that goes down quite steeply, it just is too thick for my lips, in all honesty. The colour is quite nice. It's this one here at the bottom, so it is a little bit, it's got a little bit more depth and colour to it than some of the others, but it's just the size of that lip crayon is just, no, it's too big for me, for my lips, unfortunately. Then I have got a few of the NYX Suede lipsticks. Here we go, and as you can see, I've got them in quite a few colours. This one in the middle, I bought this to go with the Soul soft matte lip cream that I've ended up decluttering. Now one of these, you can see the one I've used the most, which is this one here. This is Amethyst. Now then, this one I'm going to swatch over here, down here for you. This is Amethyst. It is, well, it's totally a me colour. It's that purple on the bottom there. Like I say, as you can see, I have well used this. That's not going anywhere. That's going back in my drawer. Is it this one? Yeah. Now then, this one is being thrown. Can you see the white on the end of that? That's because this product has actually expired. Okay, and I only bought this a few months ago from Boots. It was in the summer when lockdown had eased. Like I say, it's the colour called Submersive Socialite. That's the colour it's meant to be on the end there. I picked this up, it was like half price, but as soon as I got it home, I saw it was white and I thought, uh-oh, that's expired. I sharpened it to get the white off, but the white has come back, so that is going in the bin because that is definitely an expired product. So these two, this one is in the shade Cyber Pop. Here we go, I'll pop that under the Amethyst shade. This is very, very similar to the Amethyst shade, but it's a little bit sort of more on the pinky toned side rather than the blue toned of the Amethyst one. That I'm going to keep, and I think I am going to keep this one. Let's have a look. This is Rule the World, and that's the one right at the bottom. Again, slightly reddier toned as well. So yeah, I think I will keep that one as well. I've got another, oh, this is a really nice one. This is by Lottie London, and it's the Slay All Day lip liner. And this is in the shade, I think it's in the shade Slay It. Now then, I've purposefully left this, as it is, which basically it needs sharpening, because you would think, looking at that, you'd think, oh crikey, that's a mechanical pencil, you can't sharpen it. However, as you can see, I've got my trusty faithful sharpener out, and all you do is like that, and there we go. We've got a lovely ready toned lip liner ready and waiting to be used. So I'll just pop a little swatch of that on, and look at that right on the bottom. Really, really beautiful ready colour. Yeah, and this I've found, because it's the gel pencil, it's exactly the same as the gel eyeliners, by the way. If you can see on that top bit there, that's how you can tell it's a gel lip pencil, because the bit going around it here is black rather than your normal wooden one. And I find this works really well as like a lip crayon. So again, you can line your lips and then fill it in with this, absolutely no problem whatsoever. The only thing I do find, funnily enough, it's just done it, is as the gel ones, as you sharpen them, if a bit breaks off the end, like this one has done, they can get stuck inside, and because of the consistency of the product, they can be quite awkward to then clean your pencil sharpener out and get rid of any of that excess. The best advice is to get a cotton bud, just wet it down either with water or a bit of spit. Good old spit works wonders. And then you can sort of use your cotton bud to gently ease that gel product out, and therefore making your sharpener work properly again. Okay, the last ones I've come down to now. First of all is my black Tarte lip liner. This is going nowhere because trying to find a black lip liner is actually really, really difficult. The only other ones I've got here are all really, really old, so these will be going in the bin. They are from the Body Shop. I've had them absolutely donkey's years. They've been well used, as you can see. Fantastic lip pencils from the Body Shop, so highly recommend them. It's just, like I say, I've got others now in very similar colours, so they are so old. I mean, I've probably had them about 8 years. And there we go, that is it. So actually me lip liners have gone down. I've got rid, you know, I don't feel like I've got rid of loads of lip liners, but it has released some space in that drawer. So there we go. There we go, everybody. That is my lip product makeup collection and declutter video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do remember to hit that thumbs up button. Shall I gather them all up and show you in total everything that I'm decluttering? Okie dokie, so lip products that I am decluttering but I am able to donate are held in these two hands here. There we go. So that's all the products that I'm decluttering but I am able to donate because they can be sharpened, cleaned, sanitized, and therefore, you know, can quite easily be passed on. So that's the lip products into the donation box. And the lip products that unfortunately can't be donated because they are all liquids and are therefore unable to be sanitized are in this hand, well, both these hands here. So yes, I've only got very small kiddie size hands, so that is quite a lot of liquid lipsticks that are literally going in the bin. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Anyway, if you put all those two lots of piles together, I think I've actually done fairly well with this lipstick or lip product makeup collection and declutter. But please everybody, let me know all your thoughts, feelings and feedback down in that comments section below. Thank you for watching as always. If you are new to my channel, the warmest of welcomes. I hope you consider joining me on this crazy YouTube journey. In order to do that, you will need to hit that subscribe button, either the red one down below or the circular icon, which will appear up here shortly. I don't just do collection videos like this. Like I said earlier, I do all sorts of different videos, plus I have my live stream on a Friday evening. So yeah, please do come along and join in with this wonderful, wonderful community that we are building here over on Making It Up. I also help to run a joint Facebook page with my very good friend Lisa from Authentic Beauty. That is called Making It Authentic, and I will pop the details on screen for you now. Another social media platform for members of the community to get together, promote themselves if they have their own business or a blog or whatever, or simply to converse and get to know each other a little better. I am also on Instagram. Again, details will be on screen for you now. My plan in the new year is that I will be using that Instagram account a lot more regularly than I am at the minute, and that will be where I will be popping up about when the videos are uploaded, which is around about 3 times a week, although obviously at the moment with the run up to Christmas and Vlogmas, I'm doing that every day. Oof. And also if I decide to do any flash giveaways or I have any ideas for videos and I require your help and input, Instagram will be the place where I post all that. So please do head on over and follow me on there as well. I think that's everything for today, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep safe and well, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!